to bed last night, Morris, Marty, and Stripe were all in the doghouse under Tux, and Tux was up top. Don says Stripe was in the garage overnight. I haven't seen Morris since I've been out here this morning, though. I know. Hi, Stripe. Because I didn't do anything wrong, Mom, except for exist. Come on, Tux, let's go eat breakfast. Tux heard me calling for Morris, and if I call any of the cats, Tux follows me. He just assumes that the only cat I could possibly need to call is him. It's Tuesday, and I'm headed on my normal shopping. Trying to get out of here to go on our walk. It's going to be really cold the next 3 days. Down into the 20s at night. But back up above freezing during the day, so... Hi, bud. Yeah, messing with the water bowl when it's near 30s, not fun. Hi, buddy. Morris is here now. Hi. I didn't mean to scare you. Your buddy's here. Stripey's here. Hi. Good morning. Can you come back and see me? Oh, there's Marty. I wondered where he'd gone. He's like, I went to get warm again, Mom. Hi, Morris. Hi, bud. Okay. Since you already put the food down this morning, Mom, and you're holding the camera, but I'm betting with Stripe over here I can say hello. Hi. Yeah, we're off our routine this morning because you came late. But you're here now. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Panther. You stay nice and warm. I see your heating pad is on. You've got lots of options for warmth. You do. Good morning. Hi. I love it when you talk to me. Here you go. Empty bowl replaced with a full bowl. Good girl. Good girl. We're up at South Park walking until 10. Don's on a conference call. It's breezy and chilly. Well, I'm doing that sideways zigzag walk. It really is amazing how just adding a few balance exercises to your morning walk routine can really cause the muscles in your leg to burn and feel like you're doing, you know, more, better. You know, I'm not doing it because it's fun. I'm doing it because I don't want to end up in a nursing home and I don't want to be a burden to my family. So I feel like, you know, taking these steps now is super important. And I've got to be building some additional leg and hip musculature because, you know, I can feel the workout. And I'm not overdoing it, just a few sets as we walk around of each exercise. Keep going. And it does, you know, raises the heart level a little bit more than just a general walk too. All right, I'm headed out for my chiropractor / pulse appointment. Jules nor Ruby has had a software update in, I don't know, a month. You know, if we'd have had an update, I would have told you. We have not had an update. Couple things to note here. Ruby wasn't plugged in. You know, the cable is mostly out of the way, but not all the way out of the way. So sometimes if we're working in the garage, we unplug her so we're not having to go around the cable. Like, it's in the way when we go to get the blower without opening the garage door, which we don't do in the wintertime because we don't want to let the cold air in. So anyway, that's plenty of range for me to do what I need to do today, but it's not as much as Ruby could have it, 90%. And then the other thing is well, I guess now it's gone away, but it did show that she was cold. You probably saw that she was cold. Does it come back up again in the very beginning? Yeah, it doesn't like to, there it is. It doesn't like to leave that up anymore because of the FSD visualization, but the little yellow triangle with the explanation point in this case is she's cold. Which just means I might not have as much regen here in the get-go as I would otherwise. And Ruby's regen is less than the newer cars anyway, so it's not as drastic a change for me as it would be for somebody else. I love Ruby's amount of regen. I don't need one pedal driving. Dawn loves one pedal driving. I don't need it. And I like it because it's a smoother ride. It's less jerky. It's more, you know, I'm putting energy back in the battery and the car is slowing without me braking, but it's a more gradual thing. So, you know, you could argue efficiency versus comfort. I certainly want to be efficient, but not, you know, I enjoy Ruby's gentler ride, and that's both an air suspension thing and a less severe regen sort of a thing. I am 10 minutes early today. 8 minutes. I've got time. I'm not running late. It's all good. There's a Model 3 I haven't seen before over here, I don't think. That is a lot of white cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, and the van's 12. It's a lot. We did my lower back and my shoulders today too. The whole chair was on plus the paddles, so that felt pretty good. I fell asleep. I nodded off. That's always good to get that relaxed. Let it do its thing. I'm here on the end. The bolt isn't here, or at least not in that spot today. There's 3 Pacificas, 4. Quite a few Pacificas here today. 5. It's interesting how the vehicles cluster up what they have available for rent. That is a really pretty advent calendar. Super cute. The eggnog made me do it. I can walk away from mini flags, even brand new ones for $4, as long as they don't have kitty cats on them. Well, they have added a few new ones this week, these over here, but they aren't doing anything for me to add to my collection, so I'll pass this week. The same Lego bin is here this week. No other Legos. They had several beautiful older chairs in here today. I love that. Look at the woodwork. It's marked down to $74. That's not bad. 59 cents for some 3/8" fountain hose. $3. I'll get the gnome for Michelle. I got Johnny a shirt. Verified with him that he likes it. A silk tie for Easter eggs. $1.29 for some very nice birthday paper, wrapping paper. It's from Natural Wonders. You remember that old store from the mall? $3 for this 5-hook door, over the door thing for Michelle. $4 for this vintage Little People train. I love the elf. The elf is just too cool. There was probably a third figure that's missing, but I didn't see that one. And let's see what else. Oh, I don't know what the official word is, but 1.5-inch hole cutter. And this is a tea infuser. The little cat sits on the side of the cup. He's $99. I know there's a lot of glare, but this is when I really appreciate the backup cameras, because I can't see that way at all, but Ruby's in the back, that wide angle, she can. Obviously, I pull out very slow, but still, it's very helpful. I always feel like I can see more to the left and the right by a long shot than I can by myself. And besides the Pacificas, there are several Teslas out here today. I don't need to go around back for a drop-off this week. I saw a lucid on my way over here today. I just saw on Facebook that frunk is not closed properly, or something doesn't look right with that. I wonder if it was in an accident. A low MPH front impact that caused it to not sit right. Like I was saying, I was just on Facebook and I saw Kyle has wrapped his Rivian. It now looks more the Rivian green, but it's got a texture. It was kind of cool. It's just well, the photo is a smidge dark. I don't know if it's really as dark as it looked, but it's close to, you know, that moss green sort of outdoorsy color. I like the texture. It was nice. There's a Y up there in the tire shop. Oops. Hopefully no damage. Just a little hurt pride for a few minutes. The wind is way colder than I want it to be today. It's an Ioniq 5. All the groceries and Guardian Angel items are put away. I'm going to finish this spot over the door, which should allow me to put that piece on top of it correctly, and then I'll go from there as time permits. If you gotta dig one, you might as well dig three. All the work's going down underneath to get the shovel and taking it back and getting the thing to put the dirt in. And
I'll go get the shovel and take it back, and then you do the digging, okay? No?
No. What are you doing, boy? He was digging. Just like you.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty. Well, there's a Buford holly there and over there behind the beautyberry, and then this olive osmanthus, and then the false gosheki holly, and then whatever kind of holly this is. So I'm hoping it's going to fill in that corner a little bit. And I picked here for the mum, although Don tells me he's run into a big root. I'm sorry. There's no tree here. There's the mum. And here's the other fancy olive osmanthus, although it's a different variety than the flat-leafed one I have in a couple other spots in the yard. We lost that pretty viburnum we put there last year, just for whatever. It bloomed, it leafed out, it looked super happy, and then poof, it was gone. And I had been, we'd had plenty of rain, so I just don't know. Well, I am really pleased with how it's turned out. I'm super close to finishing it, but I don't know how I don't have 22 of these Technique tree branch pieces in brown. I'm sure I've got them in a bunch of other colors. I could put the trees up there with the wrong color, but I don't have them in brown. There's another tree that goes here, and then there's one that goes here on the back side. So I'm going to have to order those. I have all of the snow and the other stuff, and that's really super easy to, you know, it won't take me more than 10 minutes to build it and stick it on there when it comes. I just don't have it. Brown is not the typical color for that piece. It's normally light bluish gray or dark bluish gray, or maybe black or red for, you know, robot parts. But the brown is sort of a newer thing. And I probably don't have any here in an unopened kit, but I'll make sure before I order them. So I got to do the other two trees. I'm missing one of these pieces here and the same one on the other side, and this is the wrong color. And I think those were already coming. So I see this fell down here. It just needs to be snapped back together. Here we go. These fancy pieces on the end really turned out pretty spectacular. I also need the two black caps to finish the chimney. See how this one has the black cap, but the other doesn't. So yeah, but it's basically done. I just, like I said, I'm a little I'm a little disappointed I can't finish the last 2 trees and take my I'm done picture because I've worked really hard and it's 7 o'clock. But it is what it is. It sure does look cool.